Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
Don't make me laugh. No. Cuz, stop it, for goodness sake. No, stop it. Right, serious.
Right.
Serious. No, the strongest muscle is... Can't stop laughing. Oh dear, think of something serious, Trevor. Come on, right. Right, the strongest muscle is called the masseter, M-A-S-S-E-T-E-R, and that's in the lower jaw. And it's strong because it has to raise the jaw, basically, to eat. And when we speak, but when you think what we chew and we use our can't think of the word, but our gnawing teeth when we get some meat or whatever, it's a very powerful muscle situated in the lower jaw. So it's not the tongue, though the tongue must come a very close second, I imagine. So yes. And then the last of these, true or false. You know that the Fahrenheit scale and the Celsius or centigrade scale are very different numbers to the same things. Do you know what the freezing point of water is for Fahrenheit at all? Any idea?
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Is it 0?
No, that's Celsius. That's or centigrade at 0. Fahrenheit is minus 32. Okay, it's always that different. So the boiling point. I've got a question coming in this, so pay attention. The boiling point of water in Celsius, centigrade, is 100 degrees. In Fahrenheit, it's 212 degrees on that scale.
Right.
Interestingly, the Americans still operate in Fahrenheit. When you think, if you go to America, they give you the weather forecast, and it's always like 90 or 95 or whatever it is, whereas we these days tend to only operate in centigrade or Celsius. I think it's not that long ago, actually, as far as I can remember, that our weather people on television, they would give you the temperature in centigrade, say, well, it's going to be, I don't know, 25 degrees. And they would also then say, or X degrees Fahrenheit. They used to do that to sort of convert it, because I guess we've swapped over from that kind of imperial measurement to the metric measurement. Right. But the question I was going to ask you for true or false, and think about this, give it different scales, minus 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty cold, is the same as minus 40 degrees centigrade. In other words, on their respective scales, minus 40 is the same, intersects there. Is that true or false?
So we're talking about the freezing point now, aren't we? No. Is it the boiling point? No, freezing.
Well, no, this is not. No, the freezing point is 0 or minus 32. But so this is colder than that, minus 40 Fahrenheit. So it's colder than that, minus 32, or minus 40 centigrade. So in both cases, if you looked at the scale, it would be minus 40. The question is, are they at this? Is that the same temperature, the actual temperature, for both scales?
I would say yes, actually, because you get to a point. You get. Yeah, I would say true.
Yeah, it is true. It is. If you actually look up on Google the scale, you'll see that there's an intersection of those two things. And just on a slightly different point, one thing I've always remembered for some reason on the respective scales, when we used to sort of operate in both in a way, that when it's 16 degrees centigrade, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. In other words, you reverse the numbers. 16 becomes 61, so they match. And the same thing applies when it's 28 degrees centigrade, so that's quite hot. that is 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So 28, 82, 16, 61, but minus 40 is, as I say, an intersection point on those. So that's another piece of useless information for you there, Cuz, which you'll probably never, ever again need in your whole life. But hey, who's worried about that? So before we go on to what is this thing we call love, let's just do a couple of imponderables, as I call them, not really questions. For example, what the heck was the first guy to milk a cow thinking? We sometimes think, don't we? What made somebody eat a banana when they, did they know you had to peel it? Did they know it was edible? There's always a first time for things, isn't there? When you think what milking a cow on its udders involves, somebody actually thought, I know, let's go and squeeze those up.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.